Capricorn, this is your November 2016 reading. It includes both your love as well as your general forecast. Before I start, I'd just like to say to all of you that ask all the time, the decks, the names of the decks, as well as the music used in this video. If you look at the end of the video, you will see a picture of each deck, so you can see what they are, plus the name of the song and the musician or group that this music is from. Right, moving on to reading. The first card that comes up is the overall energy or theme of your month, and this is the card of obstacles. But now what this is saying is obstacles will now be removed from your path. It's going to play out on different levels for different Capricorns, but basically what this is about, there's an energy moving in this month, and this new energy shifts everything in your life. And because it shifts everything in your life, the obstacles are going to disappear from your life. You have a lovely reading this month, Capricorn. One of the nicest I think I've ever done, to be perfectly honest. Now you'll see the first card that comes up, just to start your month on a really good note, is the card of good luck. This card is saying that your luck will come in because you finally summon the courage to separate yourself from a relationship or a partnership, a friendship, some one-on-one relationship with someone that is not making you happy any longer. It's making you unhappy, and you finally get the courage to do something about it, to separate from this person, whether it's to separate from a business partner, from a lover, even perhaps a husband or wife. But you've now decided you need to move on from this relationship. It is no longer making you happy. And with this, your luck turns. And the next card says, then what happens is, you're going about your normal business. This card of the home means you in your home environment. So it's where you live, it's where you are on a day-to-day basis, it's in the circumference of, so even if you go to work in the same place every day, it's still in that environment, in your comfort zone, in other words. You're just going about your day-to-day business. You're not expecting this, and even now that I've told you what is coming up, believe me, you're still not going to be expecting it. Some kind of synchronicity happens. The universe sends you some kind of message. You either get a gut feeling or something happens that draws your attention, and in so doing, you get to meet someone with whom you have instant chemistry. So it may be that you go to the same supermarket on a Tuesday and you suddenly decide this week you're going to go on a Wednesday. Or you're going to work at exactly the same time every day, and this time you decide you're going to go in 10 minutes earlier to do something. It's just a gut feeling you get, or some kind of message that just ignites this need to do something a little bit different from usual. And you bump into someone, and there's instant chemistry with them. Now, what you need to understand about this chemistry with that person is, for those of you that are happily married and you see no reason for your relationship to break apart in any way whatsoever, you may bump into someone who's going to be an exceptionally good friend. For others of you who have perhaps lost a business partner or looking for a business partner, you might bump into someone who's going to become a brilliant business partner. And yes, there are going to be those of you who've now broken up a relationship that was making you unhappy, and you bump into someone and there's that instant sizzle. And you're especially not going to be expecting it because you have just separated from somebody. So you may not even be all that keen on a relationship right now, but you meet the person and instantly the two of you resonate with one another. There's an instant attraction, albeit just that you speak the same language. In other words, you can be very good friends. Then what happens is you suddenly find your burdens, the burden of your life, that weight on your shoulders, that feeling of being weighed down. You may even have been feeling a bit depressed lately. That suddenly shifts. It's as if this new energy between you and this person that you've met changes your life. You suddenly have a more light-hearted attitude. You suddenly feel more playful. You suddenly take a more light-hearted attitude to your previous problems and burdens, and that's maybe what happens, what helps, should I say, to get rid of or lessen those burdens. And that next card is saying, yes, this is a soulmate. So if it is a business partner, this is the kind of business partner that's going to walk a long path with you. You're going to do stuff together. You're going to be really enjoying that energy that you both feed in doing something together. If it's a friend, this is a soulmate friend. It's one of those friends who's going to just understand you so well, and the two of you are going to get on like a house on fire. And yes, if this is a new lover you are meeting, it is a soulmate. There's a lot of chatting back and forth between the two of you. You text, you email, you get together for coffee. The two of you instantly strike up a rapport, and you are chatting each other's ears off. And then the next card is saying that this is something deep. And it's something that's sort of almost removing the wounds of the past. It's healing the wounds of the past. And life is taking on almost a wondrous air. So this is doing wonders for you, basically. And you find that passion for life is rekindled. So if this is a friendship, this person reignites your passion to just enjoy life again, perhaps to do things you haven't done in absolute ages. If you haven't taken photographs, you dust off your camera and you and your new buddy go off and take photographs. Or perhaps they just inspire you to do it. And if it's a business partner, you suddenly feel passionate about what you're doing again because this person helps you feel that way. And if it's a lover, you feel that passion again for someone that you haven't felt for a very long time. This now obviously changes your life from the root level, from the foundation level. It's a fundamental change in your life. And yes, there are going to be shifts that may not be comfortable, because big change is seldom comfortable. But this is basically, I would say, the only card in this reading where there is a bit of discomfort involved. Understand that because this massive change has occurred, you're going to be feeling a little bit unstable or unsure, but it's a good energy. It's a beautiful energy. And the next card says that you don't actually do the head over heels kind of reckless thing here. You actually think things through carefully. You reason them out. You even speak to somebody about it. And you take reasonable, well thought out action. And there is this feeling of new love now. So a new love for life, if it's a friend or a business partner that's coming, and it could be a new love if it is somebody else. What's interesting about this, and at this stage of the game of having done these readings for so long, I don't believe in coincidence. Everything is planned carefully down to the finest detail. I was looking for something on the internet yesterday and I came across the fact that Bon Jovi has brought out a new album. Some of you may know who that is, others of you may not know who that is. Anyway, the one track on this album, it was a youngish British guy interviewing John Bon Jovi, and he mentioned a track called Real Love that he said was absolutely beautiful. And obviously I went looking for it because I wanted to listen, and I found someone had recorded it at a concert, and he sings about, have you ever experienced real love? And this is for you guys. I obviously saw and watched that for you guys because this is that kind of love that you guys have not experienced before, even if it is a friend, even if it is a business partner, and especially if it is a new lover. It reaches down and you feel it in places you haven't experienced before. It touches you in a way that you haven't experienced before. You get your guidance card. The first one says, love is like a ghost. Everyone talks about it, but few have seen it. So you're about to experience the depth of feeling that very few of us actually get to experience in our lifetimes. It's deep and it's wonderful and it changes your life. And the next card says, let sunshine revitalize your soul and color transform your world. So this card is saying, enjoy it, Capricorn. Enjoy what is coming into your life. It's a wonderful gift. It'll make everything seem brighter. It'll make the sunshine brighter. It'll make colors deeper and more wonderful. So enjoy it. And then your month ends with a card of inner truth, and it says there is going to be great depth to your feelings. You are beginning to understand with greater clarity your desires and feelings. Be willing to explore these deeper feelings. So Capricorn, November is a momentous, wonderful life. Wonderful life? Yes, it is a wonderful life for you in November, but a month as well. If you would like a personal or private reading, and we can take a look at how this is going to play out in your life, this amazing story, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. You will see that the cost of the readings and how the readings are done is explained on the website, as well as the beginning of the video. Or alternatively, if you have your own tarot deck, you can select cards. I explained it's written at the beginning of the video. This is fun. You select your own cards, I read them for you for a very small fee, and it's interactive, so there's that option as well. And it's very affordable. Right, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching and listening.